everyone, thank you for joining me in this commute. Today is April 5th, 2025. Time now is about 6:15. I'm starting my hour drive to work. So just doing a quick video. I'm doing this weekend. I'm working this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So doing 2 shifts. So which one is better? I guess some people like to do 3 in a row. I like to break up my days, mostly because of my commute. Like I said, there and back an hour, and doing that 3 days in a row after 12-hour shifts, you just kind of get exhausted. So for me, I like to break it down. The most, if I have to, I'll do it, but it's every now and then where I do 3 in a row. I like to break down. I do two shifts in a row, get a little break, and then maybe do the other one towards later in the week. I feel that helps me, re-energize a little bit instead of being exhausted. But what else? Yeah, so it all depends on you and what you want in your schedule and what you can muster in regards to your energy level. Like I said, I'm a middle-aged nurse. Some of you younger nurses may be more energetic, or even distance too. The distance, I think, plays a lot. It plays a big factor in whether or not you do 3 in a row. If I lived 15 minutes from the hospital, I'd probably do more 3 days in a row, because I probably wouldn't feel it as much of a drain. So it all depends on you, which one's better, what shift is better. So I guess just random topics. I guess one of the things I wanted to mention today was just what the future of nursing looks like. So I like to make some predictions into what the future of nursing looks like. I know with the current technology, AI is making exponential improvements with AI. You got robotics as well. You got the companies like Boston Dynamics. You have these Chinese robots that they showed recently that can dance, do flips, and everything like that. So in the future in nursing, do we see robots probably replacing us? My opinion, or my prediction, is that probably not yet. I'll say yet. Maybe down the line, if with further improvement, I guess. But right now, in the next 5 to 10 years, probably not. I do maybe predict that in order to make the lives of nurses a little bit easier, maybe there may be some wearable technologies to adapt with the nursing field. So one of the things you see right now with high-tech devices is that you see some glasses with like heads-up displays. So maybe the future nurse, instead of having their epic wow, they call them wows, or some facilities call them cows still, the portable computer sets. So maybe instead of having one of those, or maybe in addition to that, the nurses may have some wearable devices like glasses with the heads-up display, and maybe something under forearm to kind of serve like a little keyboard, kind of like the movie Predator. If you remember, if you have seen the movie franchise Predator, I'm a fan of the franchise. But anyway, yeah. So having one of those, maybe something in your wrist for you to be able to type information, look up information, for you to maybe see it in your heads-up display. And let me me see. I know currently most hospitals have what they call like a Vocera, kind of like a walkie-talkie. So I wonder if there's gonna be any upgrade to that. Maybe instead of having it hang on you, maybe it could be like earpiece. I think they may have it as an earpiece. I'm not sure. Can have it as an earpiece, but I know most hospitals have it as a wearable. But it's more like a speaker, kind of like a speaker, so you can hear the other person hands-free. But I guess in order to protect privacy, other patients' information, also just the privacy of the dialogue, maybe they'll have it more of a earpiece. Oh, maybe in combination with your heads-up display eye device. Because I have seen some sunglasses that do have already speakers in them, so you can talk with people on the phone. You listen to your music already, so maybe adaptation to that. So you got your heads-up display and you got your Vocera already in one with your forearm wrappable device, wrappable keyboard. Or maybe, who knows, maybe you start making maybe by then technology is a little advanced, and you can have I haven't seen how the Apple display is, the Apple View, kind of like the Oculus, but the Apple version. I forgot what it's called, but I forgot. But yeah, I wonder if they have like a little floatable. Maybe you can have a floatable keyboard. You don't even need the keyboard on your forearm, but instead you can just type in the air the corresponding buttons, and they'll see it in your heads-up display. So those are just my predictions. It seems doable, nothing far-fetched. I think we have the technology right now. That would be beneficial, like I said, to help the nurses, I guess, be more efficient, save time. Because there's so much documentation that a nurse has to do. It's just mind-blowing. It's time consuming too. It's just less time face-to-face with the patient, less time for the nurses to be interacting with the patient, getting to know the individual as a person. Most of the time, it feels like it anyway. Like, we try to devote time to get to know the nurses, but you just so rushed sometimes to complete tasks and document, and pretty much multitasking throughout your whole shift. But if documentation could be reduced, it would help out a great deal. That way the nurses can have more face-to-face with the patients and family members. Or at least, for the that would be helpful. And I'm going to the conference, the major critical care conference that they have every year. This year is going to be in New Orleans. It's called NTI. I believe it stands for National Training Institute. So I'll be getting some continuing education credits there, and while there, they also have vendors. So most of the vendors usually have, are there to sell a product, and sometimes you can kind of see a potential item, device that may be coming to your hospital in the near future. So some things are cool to see. So I'm looking forward to that. What else? Then I definitely applaud nurse entrepreneurs, nurses that working in the field, encounter a problem and come up with a solution. There's a lot of nurse entrepreneurs there that are there, they're promoting some of the products they're promoting. Let me see, if you're into that, nurse entrepreneurship, there's an organization that I recommend you to follow or join. It's called Sonsiel, SONSIEL. That stands for Society of Society of Nursing Entrepreneurs. I'm gonna botch it up. I always botch it up, but Society of Nursing Engineers. It'll come up to me, but I'll see if I can put in the space here in this briefly. But yeah, check that out. And like I said, if you encounter a problem or a challenge in your practice while taking care of your patient, stick with it. See if you can find a solution to it. See if you can develop something, a device that you can later market. Maybe it's another way for you to generate some income, generate some second type of income, or it could be your full time if it takes off. Like some examples of other items or other nursing creation. I think the Lumify. I think that's one of the flashlights. It's like a wearable flashlight that a nurse came out with, so they don't, in the nighttime, they don't flip on all the lights and wake up the patient. It's just a little wearable device, wearable flashlight that you can turn on. It has different colors: white light, red light, and it's focused for you to see what you're for you to see what you're doing and not disturb the patient. So those are, let me see, I think another one that I remember, I think another one that I remember is it's like a rubber wrench, lightweight rubber wrench to help nurses kind of untwist some of the lure locks that really become tight, tight to untwist. So you can use it in different sizes. So I remember seeing that. So yeah, just things like that. So if you encounter a problem, see if you can find a solution and stick with it. It may pay off for you. Weather today looks like it's a little rainy, a little drizzly on the road. Roads are wet. Getting some splashback from the cars in front. Wipers are on, but nothing too crazy. Still able to maintain speed, so I can get or speed limit, so I can get there timely. Looks like I'll probably be there a little bit early, 15 minutes early, so I don't have to rush to clock in. So that's good. And as usual, I got my cup of Joe to give me a little wake me up for the late evening. As I mentioned, if you can do without coffee, I got to see if I can kick that habit or reduce my consumption. And I got to start bringing my own coffee. We do have a coffee pot at work, but I should bring my own coffee, because coffee is so expensive nowadays. Like $1.95, almost $2 for a cup of coffee. Sound like a cheapskate, but I remember when coffee used to be $1, but basic black coffee, nothing fancy, no cappuccino, no espresso, just basic black coffee. Is $2, $2 now, pretty much. Not breaking the bank, but if you do that repetitively, multiple days, many years, it adds up. My chair vibrating again. But anyway, just wanted to share or create a quick video on my commute, and this is me right now in the evening. I seem a little bit more awake. I'll see if I can do a morning video on my way home. Just tell you a little bit about my shift, and hopefully everything goes well. Usually do a little prayer before I get to set foot on the floor. So hopefully everything goes well. Patient stays safe and sound, and just wishing for a good shift. So I'll talk to you guys later. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Hello, good morning. This is Juan. Thanks for tuning in. I just finished my night shift, 12-hour shift. I'm on my way home now. Looks like the weather's still a little crappy. Drizzly. Expected for spring. It's about 45 degrees, the temperature or thermometer says. But overall, it was a good night. I had a good 2 patients. Our unit covered early responses yesterday. Unfortunately, I got called around 5 a.m. I was the first to I guess, in the queue to respond to early responses. I think most hospitals, I haven't worked in other hospitals, but from what I understand, other hospitals have like early response teams. And I think we are adapting to that in the future. So hopefully, going forward, we won't be getting pulled to respond to early responses or rapid responses, is called in other hospitals. But other than that, I had a good night. I'm gonna be back later tonight. So when I go home, I'll eat some breakfast and get some rest to be able to come back again tonight. Coffee in hand, driving safely. But other than that, I did have, there was a little break in between after I did all my responsibilities. Got to read a little bit. Also, I haven't mentioned it all in my prior videos, but I should probably start mentioning in videos that anything I say is all strictly my opinion. They do not reflect my employer or organization in any way. So if anything I say is just my opinion strictly. But overall it was a good night. Just a quick short video. Looks like I'm 2 minutes in. So let me see. So not much to mention. I think in a prior video before I kept yawning as I drove. But nothing off the top of my head right now. Just had a good shift. Happy everything went well. My patients are okay. It's always a good night when your patients are okay at the handoff. No major interventions. And it's also a gift when the day nurse is the same one in consecutive days. It makes the handoff much easier. You don't have to go through the whole history. You already know the patient. You can skip that part and just get to the nitty-gritty of major changes overnight. So that made the handoff quicker. Overall, like I said, overall it's a good night. I'll end the video short so I don't keep repeating myself. But what else can I mention in this video? That's it. So sorry for the short video. And I'll probably have another, maybe a little better topic, I guess, on my commute back to work. So I got another 35 minutes to drive. So that's it for tonight, or for today. Forgive my yawning. I'll keep drinking my coffee. And I'll talk to you guys later tonight. Take care.